Hello, everybody. I thought I would do a video, something a little bit different than normal, and maybe I'll start a playlist if I come up with more ideas for just things about life to make them easier, life hacks, information we might need to know or that might be helpful. And here's the first one. I talked to different people, and I found out that a lot of people still don't understand scam emails, how they work. There are some really great teams of people out there on YouTube, and I guess some of them are on TikTok as well that talk to scammers, and some of them get in and delete their files, some get their bank information, report it to the police, hunt down money mules, that sort of thing. Some really great ones to watch are Rinoa Poison, one of my favorites. Scammer Payback is a really good one. Jim Browning might be like the best at it. Lots of good ones. Check those out. They go into details on how a lot of the scams work. I'm just going to show you a few emails and just some of the ridiculousness that I get in my emails. I get well over 100 to 150 pieces of junk email every day just on my main email address, not counting the other ones that I have. So I thought I'd show you a couple of things that I use to make it look or make it easy to spot. So the first one here, Christian matches. I can tell you I've never in my life signed up for this. I don't know whether this is legitimately from them or not. If I hover over their name, I get the actual email address it's coming from. Yeah, I'm going to say it's probably not legitimate, even if it is. It looks like spam. I mean, it's spam either way because I've never signed up for this. But this email address, newsletter at, Set Nisley, yeah, I don't think that's right. So I'm just going to go ahead and flag this, and I'm going to go ahead and report this as phishing. Now, I should point out that this is my Hotmail account. So if you're using Gmail, there's a whole different process. Gmail is really annoying to me for this phase of things. They're great for organization and all that, but you can block somebody, and all those emails will still show up in your junk email. It's like it does absolutely no good to block anybody, to report it. If you report it, you have to report it to yourself, and there's a whole process. Like, it doesn't even make sense. So I don't even bother with Gmail. I just delete that stuff. And, sometimes I'll block them because it'll make me feel like I'm doing something, but I really hate the process there. So let's look at the next one. This is Prime, assuming that this means Amazon Prime, because what other Prime is there that would just call itself Prime? From the billing payment failure, my renewal Prime membership, blah, blah, blah. I don't have a Prime membership, so I already know that this is crap. But let's see whether it is Amazon screwing up or somebody else. Yeah, that's definitely not Amazon. Whiteproductions.com.pk and some, random username. Definitely not real, so we're going to go ahead and mark that as phishing. They're trying to get our information. This one I kept because, I know it's spam. I don't own a house, so I know that I wouldn't be signing up for anything about cleaning gutters or anything like that, or buying gutters or gutter guards. But look at the name, Gutter Guardian. It sounds so big and epic, right? But out of curiosity, we'll look and see where it's from. Yeah, newsletter at blah, blah. So again, it wouldn't be a newsletter, and it's not something I signed up for. So again, we're just going to go ahead and report that. Action Security Team. Ooh, Action Security. Doesn't tell you who it's from. It's not PayPal Action Security Team, not your internet provider Action Security, just generic Action Security Team. Reading it, urgent notice, unrecognized login attempt to your account. Even if this is trying to spoof your email, it's horrible. So let's see who it's from. It is at info@todaysshoes.com. Is Today's Shoes trying to tell me that somebody logged into my account that I don't have? Of course it's unrecognized. I don't have an account there. So guess what? Bye-bye. Yeah, these are just ridiculous. So Verizon is a very common one. They'll target a lot of big companies like Apple, PayPal, Amazon, Verizon, your banks. or I should just say major banks in general, whether it's one that you bank with or not, you'll get the alerts because they're just throwing it out there. They're just mass dumping these emails by the hundreds of thousands. And, if they get rejected, they don't care if they get rejected or not. They don't care if they get a complaint. This is really for you just cleaning things up and not getting scammed. So let's say that I have a Verizon account, Verizon Wireless Customer Support. Well, that's one that might grab my attention. Is Verizon going to red check mark? Probably not. Are they going to flag their own emails? I don't even know how you do that when you're sending out, because that's something that I do as a user. Flag for me coming in. I know how to check mark an email going out. I don't know how to flag one. So that's a red flag, the fact that there's a red flag. But let's see. Verizon Wireless noticed half of my email address. Okay, so that's a red flag. Let's see who this is. No reply at verizon-wireless.com. There's probably no dash in the email address. So here's what I would do. If I thought this might be real, for example, or I did have some kind of legitimate concern, I would not click on any of the links in the email. I wouldn't, link to the website. What I would do is I would open up another browser and go directly to Verizon, log in, make sure everything's okay, contact their customer service, say, hey, I got this email. Is this legitimate? Is this a spoof? Sometimes they'll ask you to forward it because they have a spoof department that deals with things like that. I know PayPal is very serious about spoof reports, and I think that address is spoof@paypal.com. You just forward it there, and then you can block it. PayPal will send you 1 to 2 emails, one to let you know that they've received it, and you may get a follow-up email just verifying that it was indeed spoof. But generally, how often are these companies email? What concerns are they emailing you with, right? So I wouldn't worry about that one. Again, it doesn't look legitimate. If I thought it was, just go on Verizon's site. Never click on links in these emails. It's just not worth it. So I'm going to report phishing. Now, this should block it as well. I should not be getting emails coming to me if I've reported phishing. They should be automatically blocked. I believe on Hotmail they do that. The next one is Microsoft Account Team. So here's another one, Microsoft, right? A lot of Windows users out there, not just Windows users, but even, Mac people use Microsoft products, whether it be Excel, Word, all kinds of things. So Microsoft account unusual sign-in activity. Yeah, that sounds kind of weird the way it's worded. Again, we have, the red check mark, which might make sense if this was legit. Again, the red flag, don't know how they're doing that. So let's see who this is from. info@microsoft.com. That sounds legit, right? It does. And it looks like it's spelled right. But here we go. We detected something unusual about a recent sign into the Microsoft account. This. I don't have a Microsoft account there. A user from Russia just logged into your account from a new device. If this wasn't you, please report this as a user, blah, blah, blah. Thanks, the Microsoft team. Now they're saying that the person that logged in is using Firefox from Russia or Moscow. They give you the IP address as if, 99% of the people are going to have any idea what to do with that. It just, I don't know. I don't get that. I get a lot of these. Now, I do get a lot of hacks on my website. I absolutely get a lot of hacks on my website. Are they logging into Microsoft? I doubt it. I don't think that this is legitimate. If it was, I would reach out to Microsoft and just see, hey, I got this email. What's going on? Is this legitimate? I don't think my Microsoft login is actually under this email address anyway. So again, always verify that stuff and then never click this. Don't report the user from here. If they want it, if they can do anything with it, they will ask you to forward the email to a specific spoof address. So again, don't click anything in these links for the love of God. Now you've seen me from outside the email report it. You can also do it from here. You just go to report. You can, going over report, you get report this message is phishing. You can also go report phishing or not junk. If you put it as not junk, it moves it to your inbox. So I'm just going to go ahead and report this as phishing and blah, 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 blah. That's it. Goodbye. Don't need you. Here's another one, MacBook customer support. Well, I just got a Microsoft thing that said that my Microsoft account had an illegal login. Do I also own a MacBook? Well, it's customer support, but it's telling me I've been selected It doesn't start with a capital letter. Right here, I can see again half of my email address, comma, final notice. What have I been selected for? Final notice coming for a MacBook reward. So you're telling me that I'm going to get a notice. You're addressing me in a small, first letter. Not like if this were a proper mail merge, it would probably have me as as my name and not half of my email address. I have been selected to get our exclusive reward. That doesn't sound like it's worded very well. You simply need to answer a few quick questions. Why is quick capitalized? Regarding your experience with us to get a brand dash new MacBook Pro. Nope. And this isn't even from them. It's from in cooperation with Online Buy. That sounds like, either really crappy marketing or crap, just Online Buy. Not onlinebuy.com, anything like that. There's a Best Buy looking price tag there. So probably trying to just connect your subconscious with that. So here's another thing. If you no longer wish to receive these emails, unsubscribe by clicking here. By the way, that's probably a virus or going to put you on some other list, because if this were a legitimate email, you would have subscribed to them. You didn't subscribe to this list. Also click here to remove yourself from our emails list. So many things wrong with this. So again, bye-bye. I mean, they make it look fairly reasonable, but it doesn't take much to realize that it's not. Here's one I get a lot, Fidelity Life. Again, this one addresses me. There's a space after the name, and it's, again, just part of my email address. Is even less than the last one. Then there's a space, then the comma. So again, if they have a mail merge program, you wouldn't, if you had this on like a spreadsheet that you were cross-referencing, it wouldn't have a space after the end of my name. So right there's kind of a red flag. Didn't even look at who this was from, but look at that. Look at that email address right there. Does that sound like that's Fidelity Life? Of course not. Here there's no space. So that's interesting. $500,000 in life insurance coverage. I don't know why that's all capitalized. Free quote. Again, why is quote capitalized? There's a bunch of blurry ass people get up to $1 million term life insurance, blah, blah, blah. Here's a link that goes to, okay, so you can see part of it down at the bottom. I don't have the recorder going all the way over to the left side of the screen, but you can look in that little purple box down at the bottom. Does that look like a Fidelity website? No, of course it doesn't. 30-day money back guarantee. We've got different fonts. Here's the click here link again, goes to some random bunch of gibberish. If you no longer want to receive these emails, unsubscribe. Where does that go? Bunch of gibberish. So again, it's all the same link too. So again, a bunch of crap. So we'll get rid of this one. It's so easy to clear these out. And all these are scam emails, people trying to get into your account, get your account information, get your banking information, get your personal information. Really disgusting. So just a few more here. Venmo is a real popular one. This is a huge target because this is a money transaction app, just like PayPal. This is all about your bank account and where you're moving money to. They can easily, move money to themselves from your bank account, from, through various things. Zelle is another one to watch out for. A lot of Zelle scams out there. So Venmo, we'll take a look at this one. Oh, look at that. Does that look like it comes from Venmo? Of course it doesn't. We detected unusual recent activity to your account. Unusual recent activity. I mean, these are so bad. Horrible non-loading logo. Again, bullshit device information. Yeah, this is just a bunch of crap. Secure account. Where does this go? Again, bunch of gibberish. So another fake email, obviously, this here is not them. And look at this, they're replying, they're sending this to multiple people. So they're basically sending these to lists and you're on that list. So they're shading who all it's going to, but you're neither one of these. So, again, it's just a bunch of crap. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this one. Down to the last couple. So I wanted to leave this MacBook Pro customer support because much like this Kohl's one down here, and I left these two Kohl's so you can see the difference. Please confirm like receipt underscore. You have won an ultimate nonstick cookware. And ultimate nonstick cookware. I mean, it's just great. But look at the brackets. So there's brackets on this one, brackets on this one, no brackets on this one. So two completely different Kohl's. This is Kohl's, again, info at Today's Shoes, but from a completely different company. Kohl's customer support. That's all just a gibberish email address. The brackets, those are always a big standout for a scam email. So yeah, the most important thing at the end of the day is to make sure that you are not responding to anything that looks questionable. Always reach out to the company directly. If you don't have an account with them, you probably don't have an account with them. When people call and they do these scams and they say someone has set up an account, they probably haven't, because what they're going to do is they're going to get you to log into that account and they're going to steal your login and password and make it look like somebody else has that information when they just got it from you. So seriously, guys, just be real careful, because people lose. I mean, it's millions and millions of dollars a year that these people take. And it always looks so innocent. It always looks legit. With PayPal, they use actual PayPal logos. It's so convincing, some of these. I mean, these are all real easy, obvious fakes, but there are some that are so convincing. So never click on links in an email. Always go to the website. Always contact the company directly. Don't ever Just don't ever. I mean, be real careful, be smart. It's not hard to stay safe and keep your information safe. Just don't fall for this crap. But again, I really encourage you to go check out some of the videos from Scammer Payback, Rinoa Poison. The cool thing about them is on some of the videos, they'll walk you through exactly how the phone scams are done, how the email scams are done, how alert pop-ups are done. So if you're on a website and all of a sudden you get pop-ups that say, your computer has been stolen, your information has been stolen, there's a number to call and all this. All that is scams, guys. You can just, Control-Alt-Delete into your task manager, close that window, it's gone. It's just scam pop-ups. So anyway, watch those channels, guys. There's some really good information there. Check your emails. Don't click on links in emails. Always go to the site. Always contact companies directly. I cannot stress that enough. Stay safe, guys. If I come up with any other things that I think might be helpful, I'll put them out there on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay safe. Cheers.